And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches. I am your co-host Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Scott. How about yourself?
I'm good. I forgot the intro part of the fact that we're on X as Frontline League and Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But besides that, I'm good. And yes, it's Halloween, October 31st, Impact Night. Got one of my gauntlets. This thing's horrible. I was telling Bear Me off camera. It's like this part doesn't want to bend properly. So much rubber in there, so like the hand doesn't close proper. It's whatever. It's got the gems on it. It's pretty cool. I'm a Thanos nut. There's like two boxes for gauntlets there, and if you look in my living room, there's quite literally 6 different gauntlets. One of them even is an LED lamp, and there's a Lego one. I have a problem. Anyway, happy Halloween. It's a hell of a lot of stuff to talk about here, Bear Me. We've got Bound for Glory, we've got Halloween Havoc, and then we've got Crown Jewel coming up, and we're announcing matches, I think, for beyond that as well, because it's nuts. And I was wearing that gauntlet on my hand for all of 5 minutes, and there's already like a weird rubbery thing on it. Ew. Let's dive in, Bear Me. I'm gonna get some hand sanitizer here in a second, but let's dive in, Bear Me. We got a main event at our Bloodsport show, and as everybody found out, some the hard way. I think just Mark Harper actually, but submission matches is your 1 pointer, and you get it wrong. Captain Kulik's Blackwell did retain over Mark Harper, 10-0.
Mm.
Yeah. So there we go. I almost said Blackwick's. Blackwick's Krulel, captain, did retain over Mark Harper in a submission match. He is continuing on with that reign. You also beat me, Bear Me, the world champ, beat me 50-39. I might have been wrong with my points assumption there because I put 10 on Hendry, and even if I got that points elsewhere, I still wouldn't have matched that 50. But I think I got no bonuses at all, or that might have been NXT where I did bad on some of that. But you beat me, Bear Me. The world champion did not retain. He won, as did Atlas Kiyama, beating Hunter Williams. So the champions did do good at the start, or at the top of the show here. How do you feel about winning yet another submission match against me at an Impact show? It's been
It
years,
was
right? But yeah.
yeah, it was a good match. I mean when you're putting a 5 when you're 5 pointers the gauntlet, it was a little sketchy. That's what I did.
I should have
But
gambled higher. I got it right. I put Kazarian, and I only put 2 points on it, so I should have gambled higher on that. But of course
yeah,
not.
I did gamble higher on it.
I thought for
It paid
sure
off,
he'd win
but
because he's the special ref for the Hendry match with the world title that he could cash in during. I was right, but not for the right reason, because he didn't do anything there.
he didn't.
And Henry didn't even win.
Mm,
And yet, he won the gauntlet. So, like, the reason that. What? I digress.
yeah.
But continuing through, like I said, Atlas Kiyama did also win over Hunter Williams. The Bloodsport submission match tag, the only no tagging, but 3-on-3. FBU, Bash, and Broken Nerd, and GMSG. So bear me, you guys did win all 4 of your guys' matches. It was 2 of them. Beating Stone Collective 2.0, RGX Orstella, and Billy Grayson. So you guys did win that one. Sheriff Dog beat Smooth Rock, so a champion did not win here, as it was a Bloodsport submission. They're all Bloodsport submission on the main card. Why do I keep saying that? But Sheriff Dog beat Smooth Rock 33-32, so very, very, very close on that one. Daisy Noel
Hmm.
beat Ralantando 37-30. Dion Blade beat Hiroshi Moses 45-25. Aiden Mack beat CJ Hawk 35-17. And Alexander McKennedy beat Luke Gray. And Eli beat Will Colt 18-2. And the rest of the matches are not Bloodsport matches, but Eli getting wins over potentially the future world champion, American champion, if he has his way, world, but also the former world champion with Blake. It's kind of nuts what's going on here with Eli. We'll dive more into that as we go here, but Cam Popplestone rebounding against Static 51-10. James Blake beating Victoria Fiore 44-38. Red defeating James Costner 52-45. One of the higher scores there at 52, I do believe. The Goose beat Lucifer. The Lucifer 36-28. We had good fun with that last week, I remember now. El Cid beat
Hmm.
Orion and Pushino 51-39-34. CT beat Mr. Glee 53-34. Kurt Cult beat Jason Blades. I'm going to skip the scores here. X beat the Arbiter. Jackson Myrtle beat Mark Steele. Bane the Bishop beat Danny DeLay Jordison by a point. I'll mention that one, 51-50. Very, very close. That might have been match of the night. I don't remember, but Memories beat Supreme Rock. Woe beat the Gaffer. Payne beat Boonjaw. Eddie Chairshot would beat Ray Wrestle. Big win there, another 1-pointer. And Jeffrey Warhol returning beat Matt Zion. So achievements, Will Colt got his 10th. Cap, Atlas, Scherf, Daisy, Dion, Aiden, and Eli won a submission match. That's it. For the full results, please go through here. We got the opening ceremonies. We got the matches all detailed through, backstage even with Eli as well, like I said, with specific stuff going on. And, of course, the main events down at the bottom. So please, 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 go check that stuff out. We had a lot of fun with that one. But BeerMe, that was Saturday. We have another show on Sunday. It keeps going. Halloween Havoc was the next goddamn night.
Was.
You know a bit about this. Okay, so Jackson Myrtle beat Billy Grayson in an ambulance match, 9-3. And yes, Daisy Noel did cash in Money in the Bank, 24-15, after you and RGX went to a no contest. So, of course, obviously that led to that. But Daisy Noel, yes, is Ms. Money in the Bank, 100% success rate with that cash in. Obviously, on an XD show, it's going to happen when you get plus 10. But yeah, you had it, I think, 23 days, 24 days, something like that. Excuse me. Didn't technically defend it, which you told me before recording here tonight. I didn't realize that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Now, hindsight is what it is now, but, I mean, I was saying she was going to cash in at the last NXT show, no mercy. I was off by 1. But, yeah. So, new world champion. And it's going to get busy because Halcyon is knocking. So, we'll see what happens there as that goes. But
and it's Groundhog Day. FBU gets cashed in off the world title. It's just...
Yep. That's the prophecy currently, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah. You guys want to have all the titles. I was saying to the beer before also, because I know like everybody in FBU is pushing to get all the titles at the same time. If it was scripted, we could have, but it's actually legitimately hard to win these things. So the fact that you've come so close is still really goddamn impressive, but oh my god, it's almost there. So still time, though. I mean, there's always time, but you're right there, so we'll see what happens. Elite Deletion non-title death match. Atlas Kiyama did defeat Kyrie, so Atlas going 2-0. Rate Wrestle beat Hiroshi Moses in a Trick or Street Fight hardcore match. Eli beat James Blake. Eli beat James Blake. Hear me. Eli beat James Blake.
Beat James Blake.
On an NXT show. Eli beat James Blake. Sometimes it happens. Not to discredit Eli's win. He has a win over former 3-time world champion James Blake. But I'm going to be that guy and be like, man, Blake had an off night. Because he only got 11 points. That's not a lot.
I mean, hey, maybe Eli's on the upswing, man. He beats Will Cole, beats James Blake. I mean, what's next? I don't know.
Could it be you? I don't know. We have like 30 matches to announce between the two of us. So it
might be me. I don't know.
See here, yeah. Let's keep going. Falls Count Anywhere, non-title hardcore match. Smooth Rock did defeat my girl Redhead 12-11. I got caught up in the 12s there for a second. Team Static, this is the crazy match that we made up. Static, Daisy Noel, and Will Colt defeated Team Costner, James Costner, Joe and Hunter Williams, 46-42. That's pretty goddamn close for matches that were made randomly on a wheel 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
For teams that were made randomly on a wheel 2 weeks ago. So that's pretty fun. The Calgary Kid defeated Go Right. So Go Right put out an open challenge. And it was answered by the Calgary Kid, who we all know is the GMSG.
Right, yeah.
And I had fun writing it with the idea there of like, he's acting like nobody, like Mr. America. I'm not Hulk Hogan, but everybody knows. And that's kind of how I did it. The moment he got a mask, he's like, yeah, fuck it, and just goes attacks. Yeah, it was a fun way to do it, but yeah. And he won, so there you go. Devil's Night Deathmatch. The Reaction. Jonathan C.T. Martin and Luke Gray did defeat Stone Collective 2.0's Jonathan Monroe and Victoria Fury. Just realized Jonathan and Jonathan, that's probably the first time they've faced, I think. Good momentum for Reaction going into their eventual tag title shot, so we'll see that coming up. Lucifer and Woe went to a no contest, so Lucifer went, what was it? 0-1 and 1 no contest, so that's a weird record for the weekend, but there you go. Sheriff Dog, though, went 2-0. He beat Captain Krulek's Black Wheel and Jason Blades. So, am I correct on that? That he beat. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did Sheriff beat 2 champions in 2 days?
Yeah, Sheriff Dog beat Smooth.
He beat
and
Smooth
he
one
beat,
night
and he
and
beat Cap
Cap the
next
next.
night. Yeah.
That okay? God dang! There you go. So Sheriff Dog, good on you there. I know he's gunning for the tag titles again, but he beat 2 singles champions in 2 days. Not
That's
a title,
pretty good.
but that's really good. Mark Harper rebounded, defeating Rel Nintendo. Off weekend for Rel Nintendo. He normally doesn't lose 2 in a row like that. But the way I look at it is, it's not like, oh god, he lost 2 in a row. That's the thing. Nah, it's 2 shows in 1 weekend. Like it gets kind of one, and they're both house shows, so realistically there. Another no contest with Alexander McKennedy and Bastion. That's a knockdown, drag-out kind of situation. Broken Nerd beat Detrick Cyrus by a point. Cam Popplestone beat the Goose by 2. Pushino beat Orstella and me. This is the kickoff now, I believe, 15-11-10. So I didn't have a good weekend, BeerMe. It happens. Aiden Mack beat Matt Zion. Bane the Bissa beat El Cid. CJ Hawk beat Danny Light Jordison. No, he didn't. Another no contest. As was Orion and Kurt Cult. As was Boone John the Gaffer. And those last 2 were both 14-14. CJ and Danny were 15-15. Memories beat the Arbiter 16-12. CM Carlito beat Mac and Cheese and Mr. Glee. Supreme Rock beat X. Papa Snooch beat Mark Steele. And Payne beat Wookie. So again, we got Smooth Rock and Mark Harper winning their 50th matches. CM Carlito winning a triple threat. Atlas and Luke winning a death match. Daisy and Will winning their first tag matches. Daisy also winning a championship and also the world championship. Orion getting 50 points, Eli getting 1,000, and Bane getting 2,000. So again, full details here. I'm not going to go through the specifics, but please go read this stuff because, again, open challenge, shenanigans with the Calgary Kid. And then there's, from the ashes here, we'll go to that. And then stuff and the aftermath of Eli and the former world champion James Blake. Atlas and Hero and Rate. There's Atlas and Kyre and the aftermath there. Lots of shenanigans happening. Lots of stuff going on. Please check this out. BeerMe and RGX Aftermath. Survivor Series announcement. Oops, I skipped past it. Survivor Series announcement. So per this, we have Black Dragon Empire versus Team Atlas and Wolfpack versus Team Daisy inside War Games. There'll also be a Team USA versus Team UK match of Survivor Series. Details will be on this trenches. And I got half, you got half, right?
I got,
yeah. So we got that one to announce. And again, Billy and Jackson was the main event, and there's Aftermath as well. So let's go over here to Crown Jewel. So Crown Jewel is this weekend, BeerMe. And we have a 10 a.m. deadline, I think it is, or 9 a.m. It's a 1 o'clock show with at least a 2-hour pre-show. It might even be 3. I don't know what they're doing. But your deadline basically is like 9 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. So if it's November 1st, put your picks in. If it's November 2nd, you might be too late. And it's a main show. But we're not going to count it against you on Rumble and stuff because it is a Saudi show. We understand that. So the world title. Daisy Noel's not waiting, and she might have a 5-day or 6-day reign as Daisy Noel faces Halcyon. And I've been there. I've been the Road Warrior champion winning on a Sunday, losing it on a Friday for a 5-day reign, which mathematically shouldn't happen when they're always on Saturdays and Sundays. So I have a weird record for that. This is one of those from a Sunday to a Saturday. It could be a 6-day reign, which is just weird when you think about it in the FPL. So Daisy versus Halcyon for the world title. Atlas versus the GMSG for the Canadian title in a Watson rules match. As much as he said he's done with Canada, he wants my creation belt. So, okay. FPL American title, Smooth Rock versus Will Colt for in a ladder match. And the tag titles, Kings of the Ring defending against the Reaction. So, BeerMe, what's your thoughts for Daisy and Halcyon? You faced both of them, I believe, somewhat recently. I think you faced Halcyon like a month or so ago, I believe it was. Or maybe I'm thinking because you were about to, because that's what was going to happen here. But what are your thoughts here? I don't bet against Daisy, but Halcyon's been so close. So what do you think here?
I think this is a really tough match to call, really, honestly. I'm going to go with Daisy, but Halcyon's a heavy hitter, and they've been doing really well. So, but yeah.
I'm picking Daisy.
I would go with Daisy, yeah.
Yep. Canadian title, Atlas or GMSG? Let me think. Who would the GMSG's tag partner pick to win a match with the GMSG in it? It's Atlas, though.
Yeah, fan favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna pick GMSG,
Yeah,
but Atlas is riding that wave, so we'll see.
Okay. FBL American title: Smooth Rock and Will Colt. I love you, Smooth Rock, but I'm picking Will. I'm going with the Meteoric Uprising. The Meteoric Uprising. Yeah, there you go. From the American Sharpshooter. That's who I'm picking.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, imagine if Will Colt does win and then Eli. Never mind.
Yeah?
I'm just
Yeah?
kidding. Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
hey, man, it's looking up for him. It's looking up for him. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna. I'm gonna pick Smooth Rock.
Okay. That is easily
that,
the most hesitant I've heard you for any pick.
I literally could flip a coin.
I've never heard you quite this waffled on one.
Like, I want to pick Will Colt because, like,
You like the idea of Will Colt, but you're picking Smooth Rock.
yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think I see that. Yeah.
I don't like seeing champions lose so soon, but
You think?
I wouldn't. Yeah.
You're
But I
coming
would
from
be,
experience on that one. I know that.
right. But I wouldn't be upset if Will won. I think he's doing great character work. So
Okay.
like
Are the tag champs going to retain BeerMe considering they're FBU people? I think the reaction's going to take it. I think CT is going to get the tag titles he's trying to get for 2 goddamn years.
there's a story there of him not being able to finish the story. So hopefully that continues. And we just keep writing another chapter.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick FBU, but hey, it's a Saudi show and they're usually a little wonky. So we'll see.
7 matches too.
Yeah.
7 matches. I was like, 6, and then they made a 7th. I'm like, what? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on board. And then we got James Blake versus Detrick Cyrus has been announced as well. Blake is rebounding. Sorry, Detrick. I don't care who was opposite Blake. I'm picking Blake. Maybe Daisy, I'd be like, but I'm picking.
I kind of
Blake.
want to see Detrick win this,
Same.
just for some fact that,
right?
like, what happens with James Blake? Like, it's like, oh no, he's.
What if he basically loses
going at the
October?
Right?
Like, now what? That's like, okay, so Roman Reigns lost the world title. Now what?
Right.
It's there's potential there. I like it. So yeah.
I mean, Blake probably does rebound, but I kind of want Detrick to win.
Yep. Sometimes losing gives you more opportunity, I find, for creativity.
Right.
As someone who's lost a lot, I can say that confidently. But you don't want to lose. I get it. Hell's Kitchen,
Right.
Lucifer and Mac and Cheese, your favorite new tag team, versus the MBPA. I don't bet against MBPA often, but I kind of want I said Hell's Cheese.
Hell's Cheese.
Mac and Kitchen. I kind of want them to win, but I'm picking MBPA.
I'm gonna go with Hell's Kitchen.
No, the beer's gonna be all over that kitchen.
It might be. It'll definitely be. It'll definitely be in there. But
how about this?
Yeah.
Eli versus Jonathan Monroe. Eli. Well, let's tell the story. Jonathan Monroe in his second ever match went toe-to-toe with the world champion James Blake and went to a no contest in a non-title match. After he's lost the title to you, Eli beat him. Who wins this? MMA math says Eli did more against him. I think his promo even said that too. You went toe-to-toe. I beat him. I don't know who to pick on that. I'm picking Eli.
I was gonna say it. Yeah.
No, there's the momentum's there, but Jonathan Monroe, I think, like, he's capable on this. So,
is Eli gonna go 3 for 3 on beating these like heavy hitters? Like, is he just?
The fact that Monroe's a heavy hitter is wild to me too. Like, he's so new, but so established. Like, him and Will Colt are just like, oh god. So yeah. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. You want the new team there? I'm picking MBPA. Eli and Monroe. I'm picking the veteran Monroe, even though he's came in after Eli. I think. Like.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Eli. I'm gonna pick him.
Okay. We do have on the kickoff a match announced: Diamond Syndicate or GX and R Stella.
Or GX.
Or GX. And
GX.
R Stella, forgive me guys, RGX and Or Stella. It's Halloween, you can be whatever. Versus the Wolfpack, Hunter Williams and Mark Steele. I'm picking the Diamond Syndicate. Who you got?
Yeah, I am too.
Okay. Well, we've got more to announce, BeerMe. Let's go back to the top here. Find the listing. All right. BeerMe, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches to announce. 2 normal ones and 3 kickoff matches.
1, 2, 3. I think I have 6 kickoff and 2 main.
Okay. Well, let's do our kickoff
unless
ones
I'm counting
first.
wrong.
I'll do my 3 kickoff matches. Then we'll do your kickoff matches, and we'll alternate. So, I've got former American champion Pushino versus El Cid. And El Cid did win a big triple threat. So, I like El Cid's chances here on that to solidify a win on a main show.
Yeah, dude, El Cid put up 51 at TNA.
Yep.
I'm going to pick Pushino, though.
Okay. How about this? CJ Hawk versus the Arbiter. Who you got? I got
the
Hawk.
Arbiter.
Oh, okay. How about this one? James Costner versus BeerMe Jesus. Who you got?
Oh, man.
It's tough.
Me.
That BeerMe guy, I don't know, man.
Hopefully going to rebound.
Yeah, I think I'm picking you on that one. It's close. It's going to be tough. It's going to be close. What's your kickoff matches, though?
All right. Okay. I have CM Carlito versus Memories versus X versus Supreme Rock
Oh, my God.
versus JJ Rocky
Keeps going.
versus Mr. Glee.
Is that just a 6-pack match? No stipulation?
Just a 6-man match. Unless it's supposed to be like a
Or it's 2 triple threats. Or it didn't.
Right.
But if there's verses in between, all right.
Yeah.
Say those names again.
Carlito, Memories, X, Supreme Rock, JJ Rocky, or Mr. Glee.
I'll go Glee on that one.
I was gonna pick that.
You can.
I'm gonna go with JJ.
Okay.
I know. I'm gonna go with JJ.
I'm picking JJ as well, but I'm gonna pick Glee on that one. I think that's a good opportunity for a rebound for him. Yeah.
All right. I have Rate Wrestle taking on Matt Zion.
There's 7 matches. I pick Matt Zion.
Matt's gonna get stabbed. I'm picking Rate.
Oh yeah, but still.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Rate. Okay. I have Red, your girl.
Hey.
On the Goose.
We talked about Goose's chances here. I'm picking Red. It's a Saudi show. Kind of straightforward. I'll pick Red on that.
I'm gonna go with the Goose. All right, I
see rebound potential for Red on that one, but Goose also. It's a Saudi show. They're so weird.
Yeah.
I think Red's got that. I think Red's got that.
Right.
So what else do we got? I've got 2 main card matches and an announcement, by the way. I have something else for Crown Jewel.
I have 3 more kickoffs, and then 2 regular matches.
Okay, I'll keep going with your kickoff.
Okay, Scott.
That's me.
You.
Me.
Yep. You'll be taking on Kyher.
Hey, there we go. The match that we kind of realized I've never faced him before.
Right.
Like we've just never faced them. Like I kind of want to. One of those like let's do that. So we kind of seeded a little moment during the past weekend to give it a kick. So there we go. Kyher versus me at Crown Jewel. Give me a giraffe at the bachelor party a couple of years back. So yeah.
Kyher got that new persona. So
yeah.
How you feel?
I've won once in the last 4 months, or like twice. So I feel pretty good. I'm going to bounce back. It is a Saudi show. I feel confident. I feel pretty confident on that. I usually take big swings on Saudi shows and do pretty good, so I'm confident on that one. Though Kyher can absolutely wipe the floor with me, and if I'm wrong on 1 or 2, Kyher will. So I got to be on top of my game for that one. So yeah.
I'm gonna pick Kyher to win.
I don't blame you. If it wasn't me, I probably would too. So there you go.
Okay, I have the Call of the Mountains, Sheriff Dog, coming off those impressive wins, and Mark Harper will be taking on the Light of the Colt, Danny Light Jordison and Kirk Colt.
I love you, Light of the Cult, but I'm not picking against the call.
It's the call. Yeah,
Yeah, the call.
yeah.
There it is. That momentum is too strong right now. But that's how upsets are made, right? So
Mm.
we'll see. We'll see.
And I have Captain Krulex Blackwell in a non-title match. Will be taking on Woe.
Woe could
I'm
make a run for
I'm
the
gonna
title here. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Woe.
I'm picking Cap. I don't pick against Cap often. I got Cap.
That that's a good pick. That's a good pick. But going Woe.
All right. My main card matches. I've got Aiden Mack going up against
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Chairshot Wood.
Oh man,
Yeah,
two of my new
your new
favorites.
favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picking Eddie. I haven't picked him in a while. I'm picking Eddie, even though Aiden's probably got it. He just does. But
No,
I'm going Eddie.
I got off the Aiden train a little bit ago, and I didn't pick him. I think I'm gonna go back. I'm getting back on it. I'm gonna pick Aiden Mack.
Okay. The round table,
Mhm.
someone said Jason Myrtle, Jackson Myrtle, and Static
Mhm.
will take on Black Dragon Empire, Jason Blades, and Orion.
Ooh.
It's hard to bet against BDE on that,
Ooh.
but I am going round table.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
gut feeling right now. So
all
I'm about to say we'll
I'll
talk more on the
pick-
go home next week. This is the go home. So
yeah. I'll pick BDE for that.
okay. And I have an announcement, BeerMe. The next
Okay.
World Championship contender after Crown Jewel, so Daisy, Noel, and Halcyon, whoever wins, will defend against you at some point. I don't know
All right.
when, but you are getting your rematch at
Oh.
the next one that is with the title match on it.
All right.
I don't know if it's Full Gear or not. It might be. Thinking of the timing, it's Full Gear or World's End, right? Because that's or
Yeah.
Survivor Series, but you're part of a faction, and factions do things in Survivor Series. So
That's true.
we'll talk more there,
All right.
but there we go. So yeah, so that's Crown Jewel and beyond.
Wait.
Oh,
I got two main matches.
oh, keep going. Oh,
Okay.
you're a little garbled. You might want to check your
Oh,
mic.
sorry.
Just to make sure.
I was gonna say I have two main card matches.
Hmm.
Okay. I have Chilltown, Morale Nintendo in here versus Stone Collective 2.0, Billy Grayson and Victoria Fiore.
Haven't seen Chilltown in a while. I'm picking them. You know what? No, that's backwards. I am picking Stone Collective simply because Chilltown normally it's like, oh, they're rusty. Yeah, like oh, they're getting back together, but no, I'm picking against them. Not that they're rusty, but as a team is what it means. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Stone Collective as well.
Okay.
And then I have Cam Poppenstone taking on Payne.
I pick Cam. Just because I've got business with him coming up, so I want momentum.
I'm gonna pick Payne because he just beat me not too long ago. So
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
All right. Now we move on. We scroll down. We do have Full Gear coming up. There's not much announced here yet. I don't even have matches for it. I'm going to skip right past it myself because I'm going to Survivor Series. November 30th in Vancouver, back to Canada. Fun times. Here we go. We are going to announce some matches here. We do have Team UK versus Team USA. I have Team UK. So
I have Team USA.
that makes sense. Team UK is Aiden Mack, Bane the Bissa, Alexander McKennedy, JJ Rocky, and Rate Wrestle.
Oh
It's a
man.
pretty good goddamn team full of people that won't always get along, which is part of the fun of a team like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
what's Team USA to compete with that? Oh, you got to start over. You are completely garbled right now, BeerMe.
Oh, all right. All right.
There,
all right.
that's clear now.
All right. I have Eddie Chairshot Wood, Dion Blade, Pushino, CJ Hawk, and Detrick Cyrus.
I like that a lot. I think I'm going UK, but I presume you're going USA.
I'm I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with USA.
Did you notice
Even
some
though
of
I
the
think,
names?
yeah.
Did you notice Dion and McKennedy?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fun as shit. I love that.
Mm, yeah, that's good stuff.
That's gonna be a good fun match. Because they're the kind that'll fight. Like if we put strays against each other, they just fight. Cause yeah. So I like
Hmm.
the potential there. I like that a lot. Um, that we got a ways to go before we really pick winners on that definitively because Survivor Series is still November 30th and today's October 31st, so there's a month to go. But we're building it up. We are building it up as we go. But that's all I've got, BeerMe. Do you have anything else to say here? Any more announcements or anything?
Nope.
Well, then let's go over here and talk about Crown Jewel again because the picks page is live, has been since Monday. Let's keep in mind the fun part that the Bloodline match was announced 20 minutes after we put the picks page up. Yes, we knew about it from the SmackDown taping, but we figured they wouldn't announce it until later. But they announced it on Raw like 20 minutes after or 40 minutes after Raw. So it's not on there, and we're not adding it. So keep that in mind. But what is on there is all the other matches, so they are there. Their deadline, again, is like 9 or 10 a.m. on Saturday, so keep that in mind. If you're watching this tonight, happy Halloween. Please put your picks in. If not, it's November 1st. Please put your picks in. I know there's daylight savings this weekend, I think, too, and that's Sunday, so keep, like, it's a weird weekend. There's a lot. Or it's next weekend or something, but heads up. But get your picks in. Make sure you do that, and you are ready to go. If you're in a stipulation, you can go into our Discord and see all the rules on those. And you can, of course, read all these things at our Discord, available through our YouTube channel. Frontline Prediction League, link is in that, as well as on X. It is Frontline League on that. Also, check out Top of the Card Pod on X or Top of the Card Podcast, wherever you get podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, all that fun stuff. They are available on those as well. For actual wrestling stuff, the one Discord covers all of that. And there's 7 minutes left to watch the live event for Impact tonight. There is stuff regarding the character chat, like BeerMe said. Will Colt has been championing it in there. I know Victoria Fury is doing a lot of good stuff in there. Eli is constantly busy in there. I'm not saying it's all good. Might be a little bit too much, Eli. Cut that back. Hope you hear this. Stuff like that. So it is a lot of fun stuff in there. Also general chat and stuff going on there as well. So please check all that out. We do appreciate that. BeerMe, I did my closer. If you're good to go, we'll get out of here after a half hour of this and call a night and see everybody on the weekend. How about that?
Yep.
One word, there you go. So thanks again, everybody. Again, Top of the Card Pod, Top of the Card Podcast, Frontline League, Frontline Prediction League. Find all the socials, do all the stuff. We appreciate it. And yeah, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.